Hello, hello. Good evening. 1 second. Again, I forgot to verify that I am. Do you hear me? Can you hear me? Wait. Hey guys, can you hear me? Yes or no? Maybe so. So let me just verify the audio. Yeah, I guess yes. Hello. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing great tonight. How's everything going? Thank you. Thank you, Booker. So I am here today to continue our series and how to attract donations for your nonprofits. Happy Tuesday. How's your week going? Everything, let me know in the chat, like how's your week going? I hope everything is going well for you. I wanted to come late today because I've been so busy all day today with my partner, Brittnei C, finalizing what we have for you this Saturday. So if you're coming to Available Money Mastermind in Houston, Texas, we are getting things ready for you, and we are actually excited and can't wait to show you what we have for you. We're putting the final touches, and I'm going to Houston on Friday and can't wait to see you there on Saturday, guys. So yeah, if you have not purchased your ticket, go ahead and do it now. And remember, you can actually bring a guest with you for free. So once you buy your tickets, you can just get another guest for you with you. So you can either divide the ticket with someone else or just grab someone. And if you are a leader for a nonprofit with staff and you want your staff to learn more so they can bring more value to your organization, this is the great training to send them to. So you can send 2 staff member, volunteer, whoever you want to learn more strategies to make sure you get the benefits, and you actually take your organization into the next level this year. Not next year, not the following year, this year. There's still time, guys. Like I said before, if you've heard me saying this month, I keep talking about that report saying 64% of 2022 donations or funding for nonprofits in the US came from individual donors. So, and 30% of total donations for 2022 came on December. 10% of total donation for nonprofit organization for 2022 came on the last 3 days of the year. So you still have time. You are not late. You still have time. And this is the reason why myself and Brittnei, we brought this training to you, and we want to see you in person in Houston, Texas this Saturday, August 26th. So we can give you all the information. You can ask us any question you might have, and we will be there for you. We have so much information to give you, and we have, you get to ask us everything you think of. I'm going to talk at the end, actually, on specific points on what are we covering on Saturday. But now let's get into the topic. We are on part 4 for how to attract donations for your nonprofits. We spoke on part 1 on how to identify your ideal donors. On part 2, we spoke about managing and connecting with your donors and potential donors. Part 3, we spoke about how to show up online and offline and be there so people can find you, can connect to you. How can you connect to them? On part 4 today, we are going to cover compliance. Compliance is the major issue for your nonprofits. If you do not have compliance, if you are not in compliance, you will lose your funding. No questions asked. If you are not in compliance with your nonprofit, with your state, with IRS, you will lose donations. You will lose funding opportunity. You do not want to do that. So, how many of you, and even if you're watching this in the replay, let me know, how many of you heard of organization who lost an opportunity because they found out they no longer have their exempt status active? I know a lot of you guys get excited when you get that approval from the IRS saying you are now tax exempt and donors can donate to you, and get that tax advantage, and you can apply for grants, right? That's what they say. I mean, they don't tell you you can apply for a grant, but this is one of the conditions that you must have before you can qualify for most grants. So if you don't have that, you're going to lose that opportunity. How many of you heard of people who lose that after they get it, but they lose it? I personally hear this every single day as I connect with so many nonprofits and nonprofit consultants. A lot of nonprofits unfortunately lose their exempt status. Sometimes they wouldn't even know they have lost it. Let me repeat that. Sometimes they wouldn't even know they have lost it until a potential donor tell them, and they lose that funding opportunity or even donations opportunity, especially if they are working with informed donors or they are working with major gifts. So most likely they will lose those, and they will get angry donors if those donors they did not get the benefits from what they donated to them. So you don't want to get there. So how do you stay in compliance? In order to stay in compliance, there are a few things you must take care of. First ever step for staying in compliance is your books, bookkeeping. So the first thing is to do bookkeeping. I know a lot of you might think, okay, bookkeeping is luxury. Bookkeeping doesn't have to happen every single month. Bookkeeping, oh yeah, it's not feasible now, or I will do it when I have money, when I have time. Oh, it's not my priority. But let me tell you, if it's not up to you, it's not up to you. It's actually compliance work, and you could be losing your nonprofit exempt status if you are not doing a proper bookkeeping, because bookkeeping is actually related to so many things. If you are not having an accurate bookkeeping, then you won't have an accurate tax return. Tax return, your 990 has to be accurate, and that won't be accurate unless you have a proper bookkeeping. If you do not have an accurate 990, then, or incomplete, if you have incomplete 990, then you will be losing funding opportunity, because if it's inaccurate or incomplete, then it's considered unfiled, like you've never filed it. If it's incomplete, inaccurate, or you paper filed it, all three cases, you are considered never filed that return. And if you have never filed that return, then guess what? You will receive penalty. So you will be receiving a letter from the IRS saying, hey, you owe us $3,000, $5,000, whatever the amount is. It could be as much as $50,000 or more. It depends on the size of your organization. So the rule says it's going to be $20 a day for a smaller organization. That's the penalty of not filing your tax return. I know you don't have to pay taxes unless you have unrelated business income, but you would pay penalty if you do not file your informational taxes, which is the 990. Let me repeat that again. It could be $20 a day if you are a smaller organization. And guess what? If you are a larger organization, $1 million or more, that could be $105 in 2022. So over $100 a day. I'm talking a day, over $100 a day as a penalty for not filing. And you could be filing, but not filing, right? Filing, but it's inaccurate, it's incomplete, it's paper filed, all of these considered not filed. Then you will face that penalty of $20 a day or more than 100 a day for your nonprofit, and you would have to pay that penalty. And if you just keep doing that over 3 consecutive years, you're gonna lose your exempt status. So you can reinstate it, but you're gonna have to redo the work. You're gonna have to do your bookkeeping again. If it's not accurate, you're gonna have to do bookkeeping for all those years that you need to report in order to file for your exempt status. So you don't want to get there. That's waste of time and money. You rather invest that money in the beginning to have an accurate bookkeeping, perfect 990, and staying in compliance. And you need to pay attention to your state compliance and IRS compliance. You need to be in compliance in both. So that looks like bookkeeping, reporting taxes, and also record keeping. So this is additional thing that you have to keep your records, whether it's invoices, bills, documents for your payrolls, assets you own, donations, a lot of things, a lot of requirements for nonprofits to keep the record keeping. You need to have policies in place. 990 has a lot of questions about if you have policies in place or not, and answering no for not having a certain policy could trigger an audit. And no, I'm not advising that you answer yes if you don't have it, but my recommendation is to have it so you can answer yes. So you need to pay attention to that. And if you are a tax professional listening to me now or watching this video, and you're not sure what to advise your clients if you are doing their 990 or bookkeeping, I have prepared a training for you on how to actually prepare an audit-free 990. It's available and in my website. So if you go to nourasbooks.com, you can go to courses, other courses, and then you will find it there under tax professionals trainings. There are 2 sections now on my website, one for nonprofits and one for tax professionals. So you want to go to the tax professionals section and you can get access to that training. And it has a lot of great resources for you, how to actually verify the information. There is like checklist, there is the questionnaire that you can set into whatever system you are using to make sure you get all the information from your clients. So yeah, you want to make sure you are well trained to help your clients. Now, some states require to have an independent audit for nonprofits in a certain level. So let's say for example, one state will say, okay, when the organization funding that you receive $300,000, for example, you are required to have an independent audit. Other states, they don't require audit at all. Like some states will require when you reach $500,000. So you want to see when do you have to do the independent audit if you have to. And also, of course, if you are looking for funding, especially if it's federal funding, you want to make sure you have audits. And you cannot have audit if you don't have books, because those audits goes into your books. And actually I've been talking to a lot of organizations that their having to actually pay thousands of dollars to redo their books because they've been using volunteers, or maybe they haven't been using anyone, but now they are actually having to go through audits, either for a funding opportunity or to stay in compliance with the state. Maybe they received the letter and now they have to redo their books because they've never done their books right. So you want to make sure to invest in the beginning to stay in compliance. You want to accelerate your success. You want to do it right from the beginning. This is how to attract donors, because also you have to have those data, your financial statements, your audited financial statement available for your donors, potential donors, funders. You have to have them available. Best practice is to have them in your websites. So you need to keep that in mind in order to attract donors. Yeah, guys, I know you wish to have like, okay, asking for donations and people donate, but this is not how it works. You won't give your money for people who cannot take care of your money. This is your money. It can be tax money if you didn't give it to nonprofits. Government's eyes are wide open on you nonprofits because this money could be taxpayer money. I mean, it is taxpayer money, but could go to IRS and not to you. But instead, they give the donors this break because they donate to you. So you guys are benefiting from that. So their eyes are wide open to make sure you are managing this money right. So there's a lot of requirements. Your rules is even harder than any small business rules. So you need to stay in compliance. You need to have that person who advised you on how to be in compliance, who does your books, who does your taxes accurately, so you don't face that penalty of $20 a day or $100 plus a day. So don't say nonprofit don't have to pay. Your penalties is really big with the state, with the federal. And for the states, it depends on the state. So you really need to be familiar with those rules. You need to have an advisor on your side. I know you're busy. You're applying those grants. You're applying those rules, like to get clients, to get donors, to hire people, to operate your organization, to create the impact that you actually founded the organization to see. So I want you to actually keep your hard work and don't lose it because you did not want to invest in the right time. So this is one component of how to keep or how to attract donations for your nonprofit. We still have one more. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it tomorrow, but I'm promised I'm going to do it this week. So keep an eye for that. We have one more component that I'm going to talk about in this series, how to attract donations for your nonprofit. This is part 4. We had 3 parts before, and we're going to have part 5 for sure. So watch out for that. And before I let you go, I want to speak again about Available Money Now Mastermind coming up this Saturday. I can't believe it's this Saturday. I'm getting excited with my partner, Brittnei C, as we prepare for this because it is amazing. It's going to be amazing. We have so much to share with you, a lot of surprises, a lot of great stuff. You will be working. You won't feel the time. We have food for you. Again, if you did not purchase your tickets yet, you can purchase it now. If you are watching on any platform, you can see it on the screen, nourasbooks.com/available money now. If you are watching on Instagram, you will see it in the comments. I'm going to pin the comments when I save this video so you can get your ticket now. Remember, when you purchase the tickets, you get to bring a guest for free. When you purchase your ticket, you get to bring a guest for free. So if you are a large nonprofit who wants to support the staff and get them trained, you can send 2 staff members with purchasing 1 ticket. If you are a nonprofit leader want to get into nonprofit world, or a consultant, or you already managing your nonprofit but you're struggling, or you want to take it to the next level, not sure how, this is the perfect opportunity to get into just this training and to get so much information that will allow you to take your organization into the next level this year. This year in 2023, we still have time. We're ending the third quarter. We have the entire fourth quarter where a lot of fundings are available from all levels, from donations, from federal, from businesses, corporations, a lot of things available. And based on where you are, opportunities will open for you when we show you how to get to the next level, because you can figure it out yourself, waste time, few years, maybe never figure it out, maybe figure out after 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. We are here to actually get you in faster, give you the shortcut, and give you the opportunity to accelerate your success and get there. So purchase your ticket now and meet us in Houston, Texas. All information on that link, you need to get into that link and go purchase the ticket now. You can pay later by just clicking on that as well and putting your information, and then you have to select pay later and apply for financing. You will get few options and you will select one of them. And then from there, you will be actually getting the confirmation, and you can pay as you go. This is an option. Another option is just to pay by credit or debit card. And as I said, you can bring a guest, or you can split the ticket with someone, and one of you will just purchase it and the other one will come with them, and you just break it down between you guys and just bring a friend, divide the price, and then come. It's not too much anyway. It's $11.97. It's really symbolic. Like, it doesn't, the information you're getting is worth more than $20,000, and we will be working directly with you on that day, giving you everything you need in order to go into the next level. So don't miss the event. We can't wait to see you there. I am in Chicago right now, going to Houston and on Friday to meet you on Saturday, and I cannot wait. I am so excited. Brittney is so excited as well, and we cannot wait to see you there. Now, since I'm traveling on Friday, I actually want to let you know that me and Brittney are going to do our live on Thursday instead of Friday. I don't know what time yet. We have to check our calendars, because now this is the time we did not plan for before. We just came into the conclusion today. It was like, okay, we cannot do that on Friday because I will be traveling. So we want to see you on Thursday. We will let you know what time on Thursday, but we will be here, and we hope that you bring all the questions you have to us so we can answer it for you in order to clear things out for you, so you can purchase your ticket and come if you did not purchase your tickets yet. We can't wait to see you. I know you cannot wait to see us either. So this is the first chance that we're giving people like to see us on this actually heavy training, or this year is going to be the last. We don't know when are we going to do this again. We are going to do it, but for sure it's not going to be in 2023. So if you want a result in 2023, come now, do it now. We're not sure what city we are going to do it yet. We'll let you know soon, but we're going to do it again, but it's not going to be this year for sure. So if you want to see the result this year, come this year. Come on Saturday. All right? We have food for you also, so don't miss that. All right. All right. Have a great evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.